Okay, so if I came in here and I was recording a little Snapchat of myself like this, you wouldn't serve me? Or, because I'm sure people come out and make little TikToks.
Yeah, I'm sure they do too.
Okay, what I feel like right now is you're making this a way bigger deal than it needs to be. And it's like wasting both of our time. So can I just order a drink? I just want a drink. I'm gonna pay for it. If you don't want to serve me, I'm sure somebody else would love to serve me. Unless you're like not allowing them to serve a customer, which I don't understand. But
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's one way to put it.
So I gotta be honest with you, I didn't think that I'd ever make a video about Brawadis and his brother FaZe Rug, but here I am. For anyone who's unfamiliar of who they are, FaZe Rug is one of the OGs of the FaZe clan. My man has been around for a long time. And honestly, in my opinion, one of the most successful YouTubers, because consistency-wise, he's been doing this shit for a minute. I found him back in like 2016, 2017, I think. I could be wrong on the timeline, but it was when I was starting to learn about YouTube. I wanted to do it, but I wanted to understand like what are people doing on the platform? What are the videos? And I came across FaZe Rug. It was more like a family channel, like him, his mom, like they all lived at home. It was good times. And I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. And it was one side of things. And then I watched gaming and so on and so forth. But I saw him, I saw his brother, I became familiar with them. And then I kind of got away from that content and I haven't really watched it for a long time. But it looks like recently they've both started to live stream. And Brawadis decided to take his live stream into a Starbucks. And the shit didn't go exactly as he planned.
Good. Do you mind just not recording?
It'll just be facing me, so it won't be showing anybody else.
We don't allow, you know, we're privacy to everybody.
Yeah.
All recording, like, I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm not going to show anybody else. It's just going to be me. Like, if anyone comes out from there, we'll put the camera down.
Okay. The policy is just no recording, period.
Okay. I mean, this is sort of my job. I'm just trying to do, just like you're trying to work as well. I don't know, like...
You know, once you're outside, 100%.
Okay, so the policy is to not record for the privacy of other people, right?
The policy is to not record.
And then what was the reason for that?
It is for the privacy of the people in there.
So if I'm just filming myself and no one else is being recorded, so the privacy, no one's really being like...
Yeah, because regardless, the policy that was set for us is just no recording.
Can you give me a reason other than the privacy of other people? Because I don't feel like
the reason is that it's the policy that's set for us.
I know, but obviously the policy, there has to be a reason why that's a policy. So I'm trying my best right now to just like be calm and be understanding, but...
100%.
Yeah.
They just, you know, they just don't explain everything necessarily. There's just certain rules that they set in place.
But you won't be in it, and neither will anybody else. I'm just gonna order a drink and then...
Unfortunately, if you're recording, I'm not gonna be able to help you out.
Okay, can this nice man help me out, or...
No.
So you won't allow anybody to help me out
No,
with a drink?
Yeah, no, because recording is just...
So you're refusing to serve me because...
Yeah, just because you're recording in here.
So you're refusing to serve me because...
Yeah, just because you're recording in here.
Okay, so if I came in here and I was recording a little Snapchat of myself like this, you wouldn't serve me? Or, because I'm sure people come out and make little TikToks.
Yeah, I'm sure they do too.
Okay, what I feel like right now is you're making this a way bigger deal than it needs to be. And it's like wasting both of our time. So can I just order a drink? I just want a drink. I'm gonna pay for it. If you don't want to serve me, I'm sure somebody else would love to serve me. Unless you're like not allowing them to serve a customer, which I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's one way to put it.
What is the way to put it?
That we're not going to be able to serve you.
Okay, can anybody please serve me? I'm just trying to get a drink on this hot day, or like, are you not allowed to serve?
I'm the supervisor right now. I'm in charge.
Well, then you should be able to give me a reason for why I can't record then.
I'm unfortunately going to have to ask you to leave now.
You're going to ask me to leave?
I'm going to have to ask you to leave now, yeah.
And what is the reason? What was the reason?
Recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not going to serve me?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Or is there anything else that I can help you with?
Yeah, with a drink.
It's not going to happen today. I'm sorry.
I know, but my job, just like your job, is to stand here.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, can you just give me 1 second?
Of course, yeah. Bro, some people be... I think that guy needs to get some pussy, bro. Some people
what's your zodiac sign?
I don't really know, to be completely honest.
Your zodiac sign?
Yeah, I don't know,
What's
bro.
your birthday?
June.
So there's still more video left, but I had to cut it for a minute because I thought it was funny that one of the workers was like, so what's your zodiac sign? As if that's going to explain why any of this is happening right now.
What you trying to be for? It's a beef.
The beef?
Yeah.
No, I'm a YouTuber, so like, I'm doing a video like trying new drinks that are out, and he doesn't want to serve me. But I see a lot on TikTok and stuff like that of people ordering and stuff, so I see a lot of my fellow influencers that actually record and order drinks.
At this store?
Well, Starbucks is Starbucks, right?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
not everybody's good about like actually enforcing it. It's
Yeah,
just,
don't think I'm like harassing anybody or showing anything that's not supposed to be shown. I honestly think you just wasted like 10 minutes of both of our time. I'm sure you don't care because you're getting paid regardless, but I don't. So I would appreciate it if I could just place an order.
Yeah, you know, again, like I said, initially I would have been willing to do that if you had stopped recording, but...
I know, but my job, just like your job, is just, you know, whatever your job is, my job is to be recorded. Like I record my life. That's my job, it's my career, it's what I get paid for. So I'm just trying to do my job just like you are.
Yeah.
And if you had given me a reason for why the policy is enforced, I would have put the camera down. But you just said, oh, I don't know, it's just a policy. So like, you know, I'm just confused. I would like to know why. And if you give me that reason, I can place the camera down. Because first you said the privacy of others, but I'm only recording myself.
That was one of the reasons that I had given. Yeah.
And then you didn't give me another one though.
That's how it works around here.
Okay. Can you place the camera down? Okay.
So that was the entire situation. It didn't escalate or get really crazy. Nobody threw no fists. There was nothing really wild that took place, but it's just something that didn't need to happen. And he did come forward and apologize for it.
To be honest and open with my supporters and just tell you guys everything that's been going on in my life, I wanted to hop on YouTube and film this video to just be very honest and speak from the heart to all my supporters and to anybody who rocks with me, just about everything that's been going on in my life. First and foremost, before I get into anything else, I want to start off by saying that recently I've made some decisions that I am not proud of. I have done a few things and said a few things that I personally am not proud of myself for. I'm upset with myself. I'm mad at myself. It's just not me. It's not me. And to get into specifics, I mean, obviously the whole situation that happened at Starbucks. Some decisions that I've been making in my life recently are just decisions that I am not proud of and I'm upset with myself for. I hate myself for how I reacted in the Starbucks situation. I'm not proud of myself for that moment. I'm very ashamed of myself and I hate myself for doing that. I reacted in an ugly way and that's just not me. I'm not proud of that moment. I'm ashamed of myself for acting the way I did. I was raised a lot better than that by two amazing parents.
But it's one of those things where it's just like, I don't understand how somebody doesn't have the ability to understand why it doesn't make sense that you go into a store, they tell you that you can't film, and then you get upset and sit there for 5 minutes trying to convince them that you should be able to film, that you're only gonna film yourself, it's okay, you're making a big deal about it. It's like, bro, if they tell you you can't film, you can't film. Just leave the store. It's really not that serious. Let's just say I was in that situation. If the guy told me, hey, you can't record in here, I would have just told the cameraman, yo, go outside, entertain the chat for literally 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna get a coffee, I'll be right out, and we'll just keep it moving with the day. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. It's not like your whole chat's gonna leave because you're gonna be off camera for 1 or 2 minutes. Or you go outside with the camera yourself. Tell the cameraman, yo, this is what I want you to order, get all this. I'll go outside with chat for a little while, and then we'll just keep it moving. Like, it's that simple. To just sit there and act like it's that big of a deal that they don't want you to record, it just seems crazy to me because it's not like you're missing out on crazy content. You're gonna sit there, order something, it's gonna sit on you, they're gonna make your drink, and you're gonna walk out of the store. So you might as well just leave. It's like, I don't know. I just don't think it's that big of a deal. It just seems very like I don't want to throw him under the bus, but it just seems very self-centered to not get that. But Rug actually saw this video, which is why I mentioned him in the beginning, and he commented on it and said what he thought about it.
Want me to react to Brandon's video, and to be honest, like I already saw it, and I was not too happy about it, to be honest. I mean, there's a good time for me to bring it up because I'm streaming now, and you know, a lot of people think just because me and my brother are related, like we have the same actions or we share the same opinions and this and that, but like, to be honest, like me and my brother are total opposites. Like I love my brother, but sometimes I just don't support his actions and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't control what people post. I can't control what people say or do. And it is what it is. It is what it is. It's the only thing I want to say because I see some people like comment saying like, oh, like this is going to reflect badly on Rug because of something that like someone related to me does. And this goes for like anyone around me, you know? And it just sucks because like, I'm not like that.
And I don't think there was anything wrong with what he said, but then the question becomes, should he have said anything at all? Because some people feel like he's throwing his brother under the bus and he should have never addressed it publicly. And one of those people was DDG's brother, Dub. And this is what he had to say about it.
I don't give a fuck what my brother do. My brother could be wrong. Like I said this before and I'll say it again. My brother could walk into a kindergarten, uppercut a kid. For whatever reason, I'm going to say he was right. I'm going to say my brother was right. Because when at the end of the day, this is my family, bro. This is who gonna make sure I'm good. If something happened to me, I'm gonna make sure something good when it happened to him. I would never do this, bro. Like, nigga, this is bringing your brother down more. Like, what if your brother lose everything and he gotta go work that 9 to 5 shit? I don't know, bro. I feel this nigga, bro. I feel he got a squeaky clean thing, but bro, I never do that to my brother, bro. Like, I know niggas gonna clip this and make this seem kind of crazy, bro, but I never do this to my brother. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I never go against my blood, my sister, my mama, my anybody. That's your blood, bro. You was supposed to be like, man, that nigga in the mental space right now where he can't get out of. That's all you had to say, man. My brother going through some shit, man. Just rock with him. We gonna get through this like we got through everything else.
And so I'm curious what you guys think about what he said, because I agree with Dub to an extent, but I really disagree with Dub as well, because the example he gave of DDG running into a kindergarten class and uppercutting some kid, and he's like, I'm gonna tell him that he's right. That's the craziest shit I've ever heard. You cannot tell me that that made any sense to you. Like, I get what he's trying to say, and he's using an extreme example. Obviously, DDG isn't going to do that, but let's just say something like that happened. For you to say that you're just going to go and back him and you're not going to call him out on it, that's just facilitating bad shit. Like, you basically saying that if I have a family member, then they're doing all sorts of dumb things that are not good for them, not good for people around them, not good for me. I'm just going to back them anyway because that's my blood. I disagree with that. I feel like as blood, your job is to empower people, to lift them up, right? And so, yeah, maybe you don't want to call him out publicly and drag him and make his name look bad, but privately, you need to talk to that man to make sure that he makes better choices, or else he's going to end up in jail. And if that's your blood and you really care about him, you're not just going to be like, yeah, go uppercut another kid. You're going to tell him that that's not right. So I feel like what he should have said is Rug shouldn't have addressed this publicly. He should have talked to his brother privately. If he was getting a lot of shit for it, people were asking him questions, he didn't agree with it, they could have talked privately, resolved it, and then just moved on. But at the same time, Rug is really new to streaming and he loves his community. And so I know when he's sitting there and they're asking him questions, he doesn't want to just ignore it. No different than when there's ads, he's like, yo, I'm going to wait. When you guys stop getting ads, let me know. This man is a multi-millionaire making crazy money on YouTube. He can do whatever he wants. They're going to watch him anyway. But he's like, yo, I don't like that you guys got ads. So I'll just wait because I want you guys to be able to watch too. Like, Rug is just a genuinely good person. So there was no bad intent with what he did. I think he was just getting asked a lot and he just felt obligated to talk to his chat in his community. Now, if he wasn't doing live streams, I don't think he would have made a video. He wouldn't have addressed it. He would have just went about his life. But when you're live, it's a little bit different. And I think that over time, he'll kind of learn that and he probably won't address certain things publicly. And, you know, so I don't really blame him for it, but I don't agree with Dub saying that no matter what your family does, you should back them, because I feel like that is setting up your family for failure. That is setting people up for bad shit to happen to them when you're not telling them, yo, you should move differently. Yo, this shit don't work. That was a horrible idea. Like, you need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? And I feel like he does do that with DDG and with family and stuff. I think that the way he presented it just came across like, I'm just gonna yes man the shit out of them no matter what. In private, I'm sure they handle shit the proper way. It just came across a certain way in that video. So overall, just don't be a dumbass live streamer. If you go somewhere, you're IRL, you're in a business, they don't want you there, just leave. It's not that serious. Trying to be like, well, I'm doing my job, no different than you doing your job. It's like, yeah, but he don't come and make Starbucks at your house, right? He does it at the place where he works. So it's like, you just gotta accept that. It's not a big deal. Anyways, just wanted to talk about this quick. It's been a minute since I made one of these videos. Hopefully this shit was coherent. I have no idea, but I'll be back to making more videos. So I appreciate you guys. If you guys are new here, smash that like button, hit that subscribe. I will talk to you in the next one, homies.